James Cleverly is right to criticise Nigel Farage, who's just been interviewed on the BBC by Nick Robinson, for echoing the Russian President Vladimir Putin's justifications for the invasion of Ukraine during this extraordinary interview on the BBC. And Cleverly's assertion stems from Farage's comments that NATO and European expansion provoked Russia, and therefore that aligns with Putin's narrative that Western actions justified the invasion. Farage had recognised that he was wrong in his assessment of Putin, who he previously compared to a logical actor, somebody he admired. I admire Putin. But he criticised the West for what he termed poking the Russian bear with NATO expansion. NATO has only expanded since Putin's attack on Ukraine, and this is madness. Is the West partly responsible for Ukraine's situation? Yes, absolutely. The West failed to act when Putin annexed Crimea. It failed to act when Prigozhin swept into the Donbass and agitated and caused a serious fuss. Farage's critique includes the notion that the Western indulgence of Putin's actions in Crimea in 2014 and the lack of a strong response, therefore, to Russians' actions in the Donbass, that is right. That is right. But that's not really his emphasis. He is emphasizing this schoolboy simplicity, Putin's propaganda, the propaganda from the inside of the Smeg fridge, where his cadre, his little company of devotees ease him out of the fridge, separate him from the frozen peas, and put him back on a pedestal like El Cid, to be sent out of the gates of the Kremlin, out of history, into legend, so that all future presidents of Russia will bear the name of Putin like Caesar. Utter tosh. Utter tosh. And Farage is deeply wrong and reprehensible. It's reprehensible that somebody who is aiming to take a national role in our political life should be promoting such ridiculous words. This is almost as bad as Liz Truss, not quite, and her mistaken claim that Rostov-on-Don was Ukrainian, which she made during her tenure as Foreign Secretary, which was met by ridicule from Russian officials, including the Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who she tried to play chicken opposite, and he used it, of course, to undermine her credibility. Not very much effort needed there. These incidents underscore the complex geopolitical dynamics and the varied perspectives on handling Russian aggression, but they also demonstrate that Farage is simply unfit for serious political life. He's unfit to be elected, unfit to wield the diplomatic instruments that are required of modern politicians. He is up there with Liz Truss as somebody who is an embarrassment to the political debate. This is somebody who has surrendered to conspiracy and to caterwauling, and I'm ashamed that I've even given Farage the time of day. He demonstrates absolutely that he doesn't know what he's talking about.